Hello everybody, Little Full and Potato here, and welcome back to Shovel Knight. I am excited for today's. So, yesterday when I'm recording this, but last time, we finished up Plague of Shadows. Means it's time for Specter of Torment. Alright, here we go. Okay, so, although King of Cards is definitely my favorite of the Shovel Knight games, Specter of Torment is easily the game I'm most excited to get to for this. Because I just love this game so much. Like, I love King of Cards' gameplay. I love Specter of Torment's story. It's just, Specter of Torment's so good. It also helps that partially due to, like, all the, like, story stuff he's given in this game, Specter Knight is my favorite Shovel Knight character, which just has me even more excited for all this. He also, unlike Plague Knight, actually gets, like, a unique and interesting campaign. Like, his campaign, although he goes through technically the same levels, the majority of them are, like, basically completely redesigned around his, like, wall jumping and, like, mid-air dashing mechanics. And also, even despite that, this game is actually set before the other two, as is King of Cards. So yeah, the following two games we have to play are actually prequels to the first two. Fuck. Yeah. As you can also tell about this game, it does a lot of interesting, like, it really, like, plays with the fact that it's a prequel and also it's actually a pretty different game, and it uses that to its advantage, to, like, do interesting things. Like, as you can hear, all the music in the game, that, in Plague of Shadows, it was the same music as in, Shovel of Hope, but in this game, they actually they actually made remixes of all the songs to use. And yeah, all the remixes were bumping as hell. And, ooh, what's that green thing up there? Ooh. Willful Wisp prolongs your undeath by increasing max will. Oh yeah, that of course brings me to the next thing I want to talk about. You see, it does one of the interesting thing it does is it changes, like, the terms and stuff for things and, like, some sprites to fit the fact that Specter Knight's a ghost. Like, instead of health, you have will. Like, cause you're already technically dead, you just have your will to keep yourself alive. And then, of course, your magic is darkness, which the magic stat sort of has a different name in every game, but still. Yeah, you guys may notice I'm actually sort of trying to get all the collectibles in this game, at least for the moment, and that's because getting the collectibles in this game is so fun, because Specter Knight is so fun to control. The same is probably going to go when I get to King of Cards, because, oh, I love how these games play. Halt! These foul lands are no place for commoners! Turn back, whoever you are! Fool, I've come here for you. You will kneel before me, bow before the Enchantress, and join her order. Your cutting words are no match for my cutting blows. I'll teach you a lesson in humility. Whoa. Come, Terrapin, my shelled steed. Yeah, this game gets pretty interesting with the boss fights. Oh yeah, I also absolutely adore the level victory theme in this game. That fighting style. Could it be Donovan? But you were claimed by the tower. The tower grows in power each moment. The Enchantress has plans for you. Will grant you what you desire. I won't be led astray. You standing before me means there's hope for the one I seek. I'm glad you're safe, Donovan, but keep your distance. The Donovan I knew would surely know better than to pursue me further. So already the lore is 50 times deeper than Plague of Shadows. So, you've returned. I assume Black Knight has joined our ranks. Neither words nor scythe could have any effect. The fool persists in some fruitless quest. Indeed, it seems I am dealing with only fools here. Was I a fool to trust you? Tarry here no longer, and for your sake pray that the others are less obstinate. Bring the knights immediately. And now, welcome to the sort of level hub, which is the Tower of Fate, which has a variety of colorful characters around. These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with a cloak. Perhaps I'll make an offering. Offer 800 gold? Yep. The vessel can hold far more than that. It's a pittance but a start. State your business, abomination. What are you? We are many. We like your gold. We like your cloak. Touch it. No powers. Yes. We cloak you in darkness. So yeah, this is our armor salesman. I have exactly one armor that I will be saving up for. My beloved, my betrothed, my heart breaks for her red skull lies misplaced. Oh, to see her crimson face once more. If you should happen upon a red skull, even 100 of them, then I beg you, please bring them all to me. In a past life, I hunted curios, but I traded them all away just to see my love again. Surely these would interest you. These are our items. We use these skulls we find in the stages to get them. Ah, this curio is well guarded. While I can lead you there, you'll have to battle your way out. Yes, how could I forget? Each item has a special little obstacle course to teach you how to use them. It would seem a curse has been placed here. I'm afraid your scythe will be of no use. Why is that, you ask? Sorry, but that's an ancient skeleton secret. We'll regroup ahead. Tread carefully. I'm stupid. So as you can see, this is the will skull. It's skull that heals you. Yeah, I love a lot of the power-ups in this game. Oh, and then we've got this girl. Whether or not we'll actually be talking to her a lot, will depend on how I feel throughout the playthrough, but... Oh, hey, Hey, Specty! Welcome back! If you haven't missed any Wisp chests, I can summon their contents here. But, you know, supplies. I need gold. It isn't cheap to summon a Wisp, whether it's for will or darkness. I've got nothing to sell you. You're so meticulous, Specty. But maybe you can still help. Let's see. Darkness Wisps are in Clockwork Tower, Exploratorium, or the Lich Yard. Any other new places and you'll find a Willful Wisp. Yeah, that's Missy. If we miss any Wisp pickups, which are found in stages to upgrade our health and darkness, yeah, we can go to her to find them. Oh, and then there's this guy. You see, we can break this one. Then it'll upgrade him. Whoa! This is awesome! I can perform a lot of sword stabs in armor like this. I'm gonna put in for a transfer to Lost City immediately. Yeah, yeah, there's now a running thing in this area, that's making jokes about all the different gold armor enemies. Now up here, we've got another one of those things like Manny. This one takes 3,000 gold instead of whatever 800 times 3 is. I don't feel like doing the math right now. I'm also gonna give it the same voice, just cause. We be Legion, Curios, gold, pay the up, powerful we make. So Legion, well, Manny we buy cloaks from. Legion upgrades our curios and makes them better. Which is one of my favorite mechanics in the game. I'm going to get this over the gap. There we go. So if you knock one of these over here, you'll see there's this cat. So yeah, that's adorable. We don't need to worry about that right now. Oh, and finally. Hell, Lord Specter Knight, glory to the Enchantress. She has entrusted me to operate this dark portal. Cross through it and you'll reach your target in a mere moment. Shall I prepare the magic mirror for you, for your departure, my lord? This is our level select. We no longer have a map system, but rather, we can go to any level in any order we want. It's awesome. Now you may be wondering, without a proper map system, what will become of the wandering travelers? And well, you see... Well, if I look at the Lich Yard, you'll see Phantom Striker's the boss. As for the others, we'll get there. For now, though, I'm still gonna do these stages in the same order. So, off to Pridemore Keep. I think my favorite, detail about Specter Knight, which isn't even really a detail, is just that they couldn't think of a logical way to have him attack below him, so to break dirt clumps that are below you, you literally just jump. It's such a weird way to handle it that it's hilarious. Yeah, so as I'm sure you're noticing, while the levels do still retain many elements of their Shovel of Hope and Plague of Shadows counterparts, they are, actively altered a lot more to match, Specter Knight's control scheme, unlike what was done with Plague of Shadows, where they literally just threw you into Shovel Knight's levels and only altered it in terms of the places you literally could not beat if they didn't alter it. Oh yeah, another one of my favorite details is that, since Specter Knight is dead, normal food wouldn't do anything. So you know how food is his health ups? All his food health ups are like rotten food instead of normal food. So like, instead of healing himself with a cooked chicken or an apple, he heals himself with the bones of a cooked chicken that's been picked dry, and a fucking rotten apple core. And I just love that so fucking much. Another amazing thing about Specter Knight's control scheme is that they actually let you, like, do the dash slash across a lot of, like, projectiles? Which gives for some really interesting platforming possibilities. And I just love it. Yeah, just overall, they do a lot to make the game a bit harder. Like, as you can see, the eagles now have, like, a wings flow attack that blows you back. I'm pretty sure all the bosses get at least one, like, new big difference to set them apart from their old versions. And just, yeah, overall, they changed the game from Shovel of Hope a lot more than they did for Plague of Shadows. Which really helps to make it great. Oh yeah, and how could I forget that, along with breaking dust clumps with his feet, he can also blow open secret walls with his feet. Which, again, I'm pretty sure they did exclusively just because they couldn't think of a logical way for him to attack below him. Not like I'm complaining, it's so funny, I don't care how little sense it makes. Alright, that's all the red skulls in here. Yeah, every stage has 10 red skulls, and then there are some other red skulls, like, scattered around areas. Oh, look, it's the loyal lapdog, here to do your master's bidding, Chasing your tail around the valley must be tiring. In fact, you look like death, haha! As our leader suspected, you dawdle and play at nobility. I've been tasked with setting you back on schedule. What should I do? Grab a shovel and start digging? Just thinking about it makes my flawless face flush. Working is for commoners, but I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Watch! Oh, I forgot to show you up here. See, up here, there's a bunch of grind rails. So if you want even more reason for why I love this game, yeah, there's grind rails. I don't think I've ever said this about me in a video, but a game having grind rails is an immediate yes please for me. I love grinding. In video games, like rail grinding. Hold on. Nobody clip that and take it out of context. Alright, I got all those curios. Now I'm gonna buy this armor. This is the rail mail. This just lets you grind whenever. This just lets you, if you jump up and then hold down, you could just grind on the floor. Now let's head to head to our homeland and check out what Phantom Striker happens to be up to. Well, I try to remember exactly what my very weird accent I gave him sounded like. Sing again, but I don't even care, cause this music fucking rocks. It's gonna knock your socks off. If it hasn't already, it will pretty soon. I am singing, and I do not give a shit, cause this song is awesome. I love this song. I'm so bad at coming up with lyrics. So bad at improv. Damn it. Ooh, what's this? Whoa. I'm Specter Knight! Oh, wait, you're Specter Knight. Yeah! Did I scare ya? Jumped up and everything, just like you said. Indeed. I kept your hideout safe and sound. Only Specter Knight gets in here, nobody else, not a soul. Yeah, this is our house. And as you can see, Specter of Torment's also pretty interesting because it adds entire new level gimmicks. Not only those ectoplasm wall things we saw, but also this blue fire that you need to smack to put out. So yeah, if you ever think Minecraft making soul sand make it blue fire, was cool, just know they totally plagiarized that from Specter of Torment, and Yacht Club Games should probably be taking them to court. I'm fucking around in case you can't tell. I pray you can tell, but on the rare chance you can't. Yeah, that I'm fucking around. Alright, time to fight a familiar face. Man, this game and breaking floors. A surprise attack? Hardly befitting of the honorable warrior I hope to meet. Ah, so the wrath yet speaks of honor having surrendered his own. Serve as an errand boy. I merely invite you to continue your trials at the behest of the Enchantress. Her power is unmatched, and she expects this empty, broken husk to intimidate me. Your power is untrue, but mine comes from within. Let me demonstrate. It was not the voice I gave him at all. I fucked that up completely. I completely fucked that up. You may match me in battle, but you and your cohorts are unfit to rule this land. Your days are numbered, wretch. I will roam free and see your kind vanquished to the last. Ooh, what's this? A flashback. We're almost there. I can feel it. Indeed, a long journey it's been. Onward. See, if you haven't picked up on it yet, this is us playing as Black Knight referred to him, Donovan. This is us playing as Specter Knight before he died. Say we stop here for the night? Donovan, as a father, I'm worried about him. Do you think the amulet will truly protect him from all harm? Your boy has much to learn about the world. Certainly, but if this trinket is as powerful as they say, I can only hope the legends hold true. Don't worry, we won't be leaving empty-handed. Come now, let's rest and tomorrow we'll find out for ourselves. What's the big idea? My suit is all rusted! Hey, like this, I can pass myself off as Goat of the Iron Whale. I'll need some kind of nautical attack. Whatever, I'll just grab an anchor or something. Oh yeah, and since he just breaks the dirt blocks with his feet, the weak ones, he literally just falls through them. You cannot make this shit up. Unless you're the developers at Yacht Club Games, then I guess you did make this shit up. God. All the music in Shovel Knight was already good. The remixes in Specter of Torment, not only do they make the good songs great, they make the great songs god. God, taking those annoying gray ghost things that I think are called fairies for some reason, and just making them a non-issue. So fun. Right, this guy. I always forget about this guy until I'm fighting him. Even if I've missed the Wisp chest, I can just buy them. I can just buy the Wisp for Missy. Missy. Blah. I always want to call her Misty, but it's Missy. There's no T. Okay, this is mildly annoying. Oh wait, I'm doing it wrong. Blah. Okay, yeah, I missed the Wisp chest. Whatever, no big deal. What? Wow, someone called the embalmer. This one's past its prime. What are you even doing here? Show yourself. I've come to offer you a position of the Court Alchemist to the Enchantress. Join us and her army of invincible knights. Oh, you don't say! Sounds important. Invisible knights. Tell me more. Boom! You are clearly not paying attention. Perhaps my scythe will get through to you. Oh yeah, that's Plague Knight's new fight gimmick. He clones himself. He apparently learned Shadow Clone Jutsu. A joke I make, having never watched Naruto in my life. Oh! So this is how the Wandering Travelers are handled. Stop right there! Ree's here to save the day. Ree's? The one and only. Uncle said there's evil stuff going on in here. When evil's afoot, Ree's is on the rise. Childish. You don't belong in this place. Run along before you get hurt. Who dares to intrude on my tower? Hey lady, my name's Reese. You here to help me beat these guys up? Looking for an apprentice of your own, Specter Knight. He's nobody, just a naive kid. Let him be. I'll escort him out myself. A nobody, you say? Well, that just won't do. Let's make something of him, shall we? No, please. What are you doing to me? The darkness. It hurts. Stop. So potent. Now this is the kind of feeling I could get used to. Put him up, Skinny. Why don't we take my new powers for a spin? So yeah, this is Dark Reese. There is no, like, proper normal Reese fight in this game. Reese shows up, Specter Knight tries to get him to leave, and then the Enchantress just shows up, corrupts him, and boom. I forgot that this fight gets a little rough. There we go. Oh, how delightful. I'm impressed, Reese. Perhaps I can find a use for you around here. Let's see, that nervous acolyte is certainly unfit to guard this mirror. Take his place, if you would. Of course, my master. Can I destroy him? Not too hasty, my child. He can ponder his fate in the dungeon. And you, stop wasting time. Return to the task at hand and do not fail me again. So yeah, Reese is evil now. So yeah, if you for some reason didn't, like, think the Enchantress was evil, like, obviously Shield Knight isn't evil, but if for some reason you thought the Enchantress wasn't, there you go, she turned Reese evil. There, so she did something bad to Reese, so there's your proof. Not that I think any of you needed proof, but if you did, there you go. She hurt the small pun child. Also, dear God, dear God, Treasure Knight's music in Specter of Torment, his remix, 1,000,000 times better than his original song. Like, this is so, this remix is something I could see myself actually listening to in my free time. Oh wait, hold on. You guys want to see something epic about the rail mail? You can grind on spikes. So yeah, if you needed any more indication that this was the best fucking thing in armor in the game, yeah, that's why. Functionally, at least. There's one armor that I technically like more, but that's just because of how it looks. It's not really... It doesn't affect your gameplay at all. It's just a cool little completion bonus. You'll, probably see what I mean. I'll probably get all the red skulls. We get this fight, as usual. Oh yeah, Specter of Torment, Treasure Knight Sage also adds this fucking thing, which is, clearly a reference to... Fuck, what was the thing in Mario 3? Big Bertha? Or was that Mario World? I don't know, I'm not well acquainted with the 2D Mario games. I think it was Mario 3 though, and I think it was called Big Bertha. Oh yeah, you can kill it with an anchor. That's the only way you can kill that thing. Is to just drop an anchor on its fucking skull. And alright, time to fight Treasure Knight. I just brought my ship to the surface, and I already find a beggar on board. I'm not here for a handout. Instead, I bring a proposition. Unrestricted salvage rights and a place as the Enchantress's financer. Oh, I'll gladly spend gold to make gold, but how can I take your word that my investment would be secure? Ordeals go far beyond words. Behold a glimpse of the power she commands. I love how he isn't even against the concept. The Specter Knight just decides to fight him. No, Hover Flume, hell yes. Ah! Intense! My adrenaline's pumping. I feel like I could leap high into the air. And I'm green. I've got it! I'm going to burst onto the scene over at the Explodatorium. You guys thought I loved Lost City in Shovel of Hope? You haven't seen nothing. Because, I mean, look at these. Bounce blocks. You can't tell me these aren't awesome. If you try to, I will call you a liar. And hey look, it's where the level would usually start in the other two games. Okay, and so, even though we're currently in Lost City, I would like to briefly talk about, the sunken ship. No, it wasn't a sunken ship. Was it? I don't know. Whatever Treasure Knight stage is called, I can't remember. And I want to talk about it briefly, because I actually don't hate it in this game. I actually kind of really like it in this game. They, like, sort of fix all its problems. Like, obviously, I got really frustrated with the fucking Big Bertha, but that was it. And, like, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I really like Treasure Knight stage in this game. And it really isn't and it's not bad in King of Cards either. I really only dislike the incarnations of it in, Shovel of Hope and Plague of Shadows. Oh yeah, if this isn't the coolest gimmick, they take the gimmick of the, like, lanterns you dash flash on, and then give you goop ones that bounce you backwards. Oh, and then they let you do this if you use them right. God, I love this game. And then, of course, we still got the bomb blocks, but, you know, jumping on them sets them off now, so, you know, they're a bit more dangerous. Oh, and of course now they can do more interesting things with these, since you can dash slash. God, the way they make all the control schemes work with the gimmicks is so fucking great. Damn it. At least the checkpoint was literally right there. Did I forget to hit it? I'm a dipshit. Right. Getting hit, getting knocked back counts as falling. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I think my best bet is just to keep out the hover plume and try to use it to save myself. In fact... Right, my upgrade for the hover plume causes it to make me invincible, so like... Boom. And of course, even with all the amazing new goo mechanics, they still keep in the old ones. In fact, they even let you run up the sides and goo up lanterns to turn them into the bounce ones. This game as a whole, but especially at this level, it's just amazing. Hey, wait, I don't even need to do this. Yeah, Hover Bloom kinda breaks some of the game. But it breaks it in a fun way, so... Break time is over. You in the right place? Ready to continue the dig? Very much so. In fact, I'm here with a business proposal. The Enchantress has need of excavators, and wishes to employ the best. What? Who? Well, you found the best. Best of digging. My claws are sharp, my technique is flawless. Excellent. Then you'll only need... But I'm absolutely not looking for new work, and break time is over. So the way they make the Mole Knight fight interesting is awesome, because they incorporate the goo blocks. They incorporate the goo mechanic into the fight. How awesome is that? The way they make the fight more interesting is they take the new mechanic they introduced and then incorporate it. In my opinion, that's just about one of the coolest things I've ever seen a boss fight do. Kaboom. Cool guys don't look at the person they just beat the shit out of. Oh, it's happening again. Let's break camp. We can reach the pinnacle by the day's end. I can already sense its power over life and death. It shall be ours soon. I would also like to note that there were some great details in this segment too. For example, your darkness converts back to the magic meter system used in Shovel Knight. Like, used in the first Shovel Knight game. Like Shovel of Hope. It converts back to the one used in Shovel of Hope. I'm stupid. In this stage, in these segments, your magic meter, your darkness, converts back to the magic meter used in fucking Shovel of Hope, and your health bar converts back to saying life, instead of will. Tell you what though, it'd have been real funny if these segments had had red skulls hidden in them. Just cause the concept of walking up to... I think his name is just straight up Red, but just the concept of walking up to him and being like, hey, here's one of your wife's skulls that I found in the past, in a flashback. That's just hilarious to me. Is that the amulet? It's ours. Finally. Stay where you are! The amulet has powers far beyond your control. I'm here to destroy it. Once and for all. But I only seek to protect my son. My intentions are pure. Protect him, then, by fleeing this place and never looking back. You want it for yourself. You can't fool me. Luann, would you do the honors? Just a moment. If what she's saying is true, then might we be a bit more cautious? You would let some pompous knight tell you what we can and can't take? Who is this busybody anyway? I am Shield Knight, and I will not let you pass. So yeah, we get a Shield Knight boss fight now. There we go. Donovan, the tower crumbles around us. We must leave at once. I never knew you as a coward, Luann. We'll leave once we have our prize. Stay away! You meddle with forces you do not understand. Luann, please, Donovan, I'm begging you, leave the amulet. It's not worth it. Never! Out of my way! And you won't stop me Behold, my metallic sheen! I should have combined everything I've learned and served the Clockwork Tower. I've always found machines to be so fascinating. Tinker Knight seems like a level-headed leader. Yeah! You know what? I stand corrected. I remember now, Polar Knight stage is why I said, fucking Lost City was my favorite in only those two games. Because Polar Knight stage is completely designed around rail grinding. And especially because I'm using the rail mail, I can make it even more grinding-centric than it already was. Assuming it ever even gives me a reason to. Oh yeah, now we get a new special mini-boss, which I believe is meant to be a nod to the fucking... You remember the weird ice sculpture shit from Shovel of Hope? I'm pretty sure this fight is supposed to be a nod to those. Because, like, he's a bird, you hit him, and rainbow shit comes out. Yeah, I'm like, 99% sure that fight is meant to be a reference to those. I think that's the first practical use I've ever found for the boomerang sickle. Oh, I'm sorry, throwing sickle. I didn't have enough darkness to use it. The checkpoint was right there, no! Damn it. Oh yeah, now we're introduced to these, where hitting them, switches these, wooden platform things. Why is that? And they're actually pretty important to the stage. Why? You'll see them. I don't think there's anything on the other side of those guys. Anyways, this is why. Yeah, they've also made it so that hitting them flips the direction of the rails. And that's awesome. And that's awesome because then the game has you doing shit like this. That was a bad place to show off what I meant. Because then the game has you doing shit like this. See what I mean? That's awesome. Imagine a fucking Sonic game doing something like that. If, like, fucking Sonic Frontiers had an area where they did that with the grind rails, everybody would flip their nuts. Granted, making that work in 3D may be a little difficult, but I'm sure it could happen. They could probably make it work in a similar way too. Can't believe I'm comparing something to this. They could probably make it work by doing it in a similar way to the conveyor belts and Radical Train in Sonic 06. Can't believe I'm saying they should do something like how a thing was done in Sonic 06, but here we are. And then of course combining the rails with the snow. Because this game is awesome and was developed by geniuses. Fuck. Oh, and then they add enemies that grind on the rails. Do not try to tell me this game wasn't developed by geniuses. And then they have a segment that combines all the rail grinding gimmicks into one. At least I'm pretty sure you have the rail switching in this. Did I miss a rail? Whatever. Hi, Polar Knight. Your reputation precedes you, Polar Knight. The glory of battle awaits you in the Enchantress's new order. Not much for words, so nothing you desire. Master is willing to make it worth your time. Yeah, notice, the arena is much bigger than normal. And that's because he starts breaking things into spikes immediately. And then does that. I'm stupid. Yeah, fun fact, if you beat the boss first, you can stand on spikes. Oh, nope, there's one more thing to do. Oh, I remember what this one is. I think this is actually the last one. Fuck, I missed. Don't worry, if you miss, you can just go back and reset. Fuck! There we go. Ah! You destroyed my helmet! I guess the jig is up. Don't tell me I'm really a dragon, okay? I can't work as a gold armor without my helmet. What do I do? Wait, I think I get it. You're telling me to be myself. Maybe I don't need to change who I am to fit in. Thanks, Specter Knight. From now on, I'll be more proud of my true self. Aw. Alright, let's head to Clockwork Tower. Oh, there's Baz. Yeah! Am I late? Is this the night meeting? Do we get to pick our awesome powers? I want lightning! Oh, come on! Wait, did you see my righteous whip? Can I have a helmet? I'm doing the completely wrong voice. What the fuck am I doing? Can I have a helmet? I'm size... large. Out. Now. But... Yeah, get lost. But... I heard my entrance moves planned and everything. It was so cool. You know, for an order of evil knights, you guys are really mean. I wanted to be the main event. You haven't seen the last of the Baz. We don't even fight him. Look at that. We don't even fight Baz. He just shows up and then we reject him. And then he leaves. Hey guys, you wanna see something awesome? Man, I love telling the game's mechanics to fuck themselves. There we go! Oh fuck! I switched onto the wrong thing! Damn it! What do you do? What are you? Some kind of ghost? Get out of my shop! I have work to do! The Enchantress would like a word. We have an army to raise, and talented engineers are in short supply. Ha! You may be a tool, but I am not! Time to make short work of you! Yeah, that's the gimmick for this part. He just uses the item you get in his stage in Shovel of Hope. As for how they keep this interesting, well, one, he's not actually on it, and two, yeah, this is sort of a chasing segment now. I'm gonna get out my hover plume. Yeah, this part isn't as hard as it looks if you just keep on top of things, but it can get really nerve-wracking. There we go. Jesus. Luan, I'm... hello. Who goes there? You have sealed your fate. Your friend has fallen. Your own life is forfeit. Unless you do as I command, I shall grant you a reprieve from certain death, and give you great power. I gather I don't have a choice then. Fine. I'm listening. Ho ho ho! You will gather me a grand army. The knights of this land will bow before me. You will bring them here, and I will have a fearsome order. If that is your price, then so be it. I bind you with this enchanted locket. When 8 knights kneel before me, it will gain the power to restore life. I will do as you wish. Ha ha ha! Yes! Go now, my Specter Knight, and so fare through my empire. Okay, so for the sake of complete honesty, it's actually been, like, an entire day since I recorded the rest of this video. I made the active, conscious decision, to take a break in between sessions. And in that time, I did some things. And those things included, well, firstly, I watched a part of a Specter of Torment speedrun. And it was in doing that I learned that not only do speedrunners actively go out of their way to get the rail mail, but also, bounding, I need to give Bounding Soul a lot more credit. The second thing that happened was, I actually did some thinking for once, and I realized I specifically did this playthrough like this to take a break because I thought it was unhealthy that I'd only played Sonic 06 for a week, and now I've only played Shovel Knight for a week. Well, okay, Shovel Knight hasn't been a full week, but still, the principle remains. Okay, the special one. How do I get it again? Wait. Well, I died, but at least I got it. Yeah, so, fun fact, I thought for a long time, so, you know how Red's whole thing is that, oh, he's getting the red skulls because one of them might be his wife? Yeah, well, I thought for a really long time that the wife skull was always the last one you get. But as we just saw there, no, it isn't. It's just one of the last one. It's just gonna be one of the last ones. Like, there's a specific number where it's like, if you go out of your way to get most of them, you will find it. Yeah, see what I mean about Bounding Skull being, about me not giving it enough credit? Like, whatever I just pulled off was insane. We can agree on that, right? Oh yeah, my favorite thing? These big cannonballs that you normally have to bounce on, you can just straight up slice through them. Specter Knight's Scythe is so strong, it can cleave through pure, like, whatever these are made of. I'd assume, like, iron. I don't know what cannonballs are typically made of, but I'm pretty sure it's iron. Yeah, they also added an auto-scrolling bit to the stage. Oh, such tattered robes! You're here to join the galley crew, then? Magnificent! On the contrary, you shall join us. An alliance of elite knights will surely complement your carefree crew. As the captain of the Enchantress's flagship, the skies will belong to your rivals no more. Rivals? Me? Never! I'll cast you overboard! Hope that blade of yours is better honed than your sense of style. On guard! Oh, fuck, what was the voice I gave him? Oh, wow. How I cannot long to become lost in her empty gaze. I cannot stand to see another red skull, not one more. Oh, how her delicate mandibles clattered with laughter, her beautiful brow ridge, so arched, perfect, eye sockets. Wait a tick. I can't believe it. It's her! We found her at last! Red, my love, is it really you? Yes, I've been searching for an eternity. My sweet Scarlet, I'll never let go of you again. My heart soars with joy. This calls for a celebration. Join us in the ballroom, Specter Knight. So yeah, Epic knew. Now that we're reunited, the ceremony can finally begin. Maestro, please. Yeah, Epic knew Shovel Knight lore, the Tower of Fate had a ballroom. You have our deepest thanks, Specter Knight. I hope you enjoyed the show. How joyous! Let's head back, shall we? I'll find a way to repay you. Until then, please bring me more red skulls. Perhaps we could collect them all. Yeah, if you get every red skull in the game and give them all to him, you get a special power-up. Well, it's not even a power-up. You get a special unlock that I'm not going to get. Ah, welcome. Few visit the endless parapet, but for the brave, Brave, I offer a brief diversion of my own design. As if the Enchantress has the time for diversions. I've been here far longer than she. I merely reward the odd seeker of thrills, and none harm me. Care to play my game? If you fare well, there may be a reward. Ah, then we shall begin. Please board the platform. This is basically just a brief little gauntlet. You may be wondering, why do I wait? Why do I always wait until I have the Judgment Rush to do it? So that I can do shit like that. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, most of the curios sort of break the game in weird ways. Like, obviously I've showed you all how much the Hover Plume can break the game. Now I'm showing you how much the Judgment Rush can break the game. I'm hoping to properly show you just how strong the Bounding Soul is. Which, I mean, okay, it doesn't really break the game, but it's still ridiculous. Fuck. Come on! Damn it! Damn it! Okay, I think you guys get the gist of this thing. So, I'm gonna get on with the story. Raze? Where have you gone off to now? Donovan! This has gone too far. Your meddling across the valley has impeded my search for long enough. You cannot stop the Enchantress. But as Wraith Knight, you could roam the valley as you wish. Even find the one you seek. Never! I would sooner die than join the Enchantress. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That can certainly be arranged. Shield Knight! At last, I found you! Come! Let's leave this place. I will bring you to safety. Shield Knight? Pledge your loyalty to me, Black Knight, as my final knight. What's happened to you? Come to your senses at once! Very well, then. Specter Knight, dispose of this intruder. Donovan, this is madness. We have to find a way to reach Shield Knight. It was Shield Knight all along? She took everything! The amulet, Luann, she stole my very life away! This ends tonight! No! I must save her, and to find her before it's too late! Shit, what was this kid's voice? Specter Knight, a sight for sore eyes. I might have starved in that cell. The Enchantress is treacherous, villainous, irredeemable. Acolyte. Indeed, she has gone mad with power. Must be defeated. Can you help me reach her? Yes, the path from the dungeon to her lair now lies open to us. I can operate the mirror too, just like old times, eh? We haven't a moment to lose. As you can see, all the normal Enchantress stage tropes are still in full force. Just, you know, in a bit of different scenery, and with different, even more bumping music. I didn't know if that was gonna crush me to death or not, but I got out of the way anyway, so... Hover Plume, thank God. Now that we're nearing the end of the Shovel Knight game that so far I've had the most to say about, and the one that I have the most nostalgic and just in general the most experience with, you guys want a fun tidbit? I used to not like this game. Like, I used to not enjoy playing it. So, when I first beat Specter of Torment, back when I, like, got it, like, separately from the treasure trove, because that was a freaking thing you could do. I beat it, and I didn't like it. Now, granted, the reason I didn't like it wasn't very justified. Well, it was justified to me back then, but I now realize it was a dumb reason. It was because the game was hard, and I didn't like hard games, because I was, like, 12. Actually, no, I was, like, 11, actually. Which, doesn't sound like it would make that much of a difference, but oh boy. When it comes to me, the difference between 11 and 12 is a pretty important distinction to make. But yeah, I initially didn't like this game because I was like 11, and I was like, this game is too hard, I don't like it, blah. Oh yeah, you guys want to rail grind in the dark? While putting out fire? Would have been nice for that segment to have some more to it, but we'll get our fill. Turn back, Donovan. I won't let you harm her. The time for words is over. Her fate is sealed, as was mine. But the boy, he may yet have a chance. Steal thy shovel! What does steal thy shovel even fucking mean? Like, genuinely. And off goes Terrapin. Poor dude. Terrapin! Forgive me, but I will be stalled no longer. From a game design standpoint, going back to the hub in between Tower of Fate stages doesn't make any sense. But, it's cool, so shut up. Oh yeah, I forgot Specter Knight only has 2 Tower of Fate stages. Yeah, they trashed the boss rush in this game. So, I hope none of you were excited to see what random inexplicable song I would put over it. Because, yeah, you're not getting anything, because it doesn't exist in this game. Which is weird, considering this is the game that's most like Mega Man? This is the game that's the most like the other, most like the classic Mega Man games. You'd think this would be the game that would make the most sense to have a fucking... Yeah, you'd think this would be the game that would make the most sense to have a... You'd think this game would be the one that would make the most sense to have a boss rush, but it just doesn't. Also, yes, this is my strategy for this incarnation of the fight. There's no blatant invincibility item, I guess excluding Hover Plume. But that one also has you in constant motion. So yeah, there's no explicit mostly stand still invincibility item. But all the individual pieces count as projectiles. So you can suck them up with the mirror thing. My personal favorite detail, they specifically redesigned this part to look like the area in the flashback before the Shield Knight fight. So let's see if I can use Bounding Skull to destroy the Enchantress. Oh, it's you. Have you come all this way to report your progress? Where's my 8th Knight? None of that matters anymore. Prepare to face your demise, Shield Knight. Your treachery ends here. My treachery? I granted you new life, but now you intend to take mine? Perhaps showing you mercy was a mistake, when I will not repeat. Oh yeah, this was why I upgraded the spider sight. It's because you can use it to hit her with to continue hitting her when she goes under the stage. Kaboom. Oh, weakling. Please, my child, come to me. Yes, my queen. Specter Knight has lost his faith in our power. Let us show him your perfect self. Release Reeves! Haven't you done enough? I'd give anything to serve you. Do with me what you will. My child, drink deep of the darkness. Reveal your full potential. Now we get to my favorite fight in the game. This is Nightmares. Yeah, remember why I said we'd get our... Remember earlier when I said we'd get our fill of the rails? This is why. You have an entire boss... The entire final boss fight is on grind... is on grind rails. There was literally no way I could feasibly dodge that, but okay. Same goes for that. Yeah, there are some downsides to setting a boss fight, to basing a boss fight around this kind of gimmick. But overall, it's still just really fun, and I love it. Oh, fuck. This might end well. I mean, bad. Not well. This might end not well. Okay, I think I've recovered. I am definitely not Little Mac. That's a joke for all the fellow Smash players. And also Rebuild. Although, for Rebuild, that's less of a joke and more of an insult. I was praying that wasn't gonna count against me. Stay back! You've taken all I have. I will not serve you a moment longer. Fair enough. Ruiz has proven a loyal servant. He'll be the perfect final knight for the Order of No Quarter. No! Leave him! I'll serve as your 8th knight! Take me instead! Oh? Now you're ready to bow before my might? I am yours at your command. But first, the final act of my own volition. Reese has played his part well. With the power of the locket squandered on this whelp, your life is forfeit. Now you belong to me. Donovan? Henceforth and forever, you will serve me in the lich yard. A fitting post, don't you think? It seems Ruiz and Specter have some history. So okay, let me use this bit to actually finish my story. But yeah, when I first played Specter of Torment, I really didn't enjoy the game. Oh my god. But yeah, I didn't enjoy the game because it was hard, and I didn't like that it was hard. Cause, you know, I kinda sucked as a child. I hate to say it, but it's true. And yeah, I was just like, ooh, game hard, me no like. But of course, now that I've matured and grown to, like, decently difficult games, I am obviously... I love this game so much. I just realized that purple stuff's supposed to be a weirdly colored Aurora Borealis. Also, yeah, Polar Knight takes care of Terrafim, so don't worry, he's alright. I love how everyone kneels and Specter Knight just stops flying. Like, I get, like, the point of it in reference to, like, I get, like, the point of it, but I just find that funny. There's no hope of stopping her. The Order of No Quarter will sweep through the land without mercy. She's too strong. The strength of her former self gives hope she can be reached. A fool's errand. She'll destroy you, as she did me. and show no remorse. I've no choice but to serve. I'm now bound to her, perhaps forever. Then maybe we shall cross paths again. Keep her safe, Donovan. Dark times await us all. Insane. Shovel Knight, Specter Knight, heads back to his home. Your boy is a handful, Luann, but he will be safe. That's a promise I can now keep. Well, one last delivery. How does Spectre know Luann's son is safe? Well... And you simply made off with his boots? Incredible! That's one way to make a grand escape. I was reckless in my youth, much like my son. Brash, naive. It's a wonder he lived to tell such tales. Nonsense! We two shall prosper for 100 years! Your boy takes after his father. He does, Donovan. I've been meaning to give you something. Is this a locket? I worry about him, Donovan. He's grown so fast. If fate should claim me before my time, he'll have no one to protect him from his own flights of fancy. This is an old family keepsake. You are family to me, and I would hope you'd be family to these. Luann, I would lay down my life to save his. I promise. Yeah. Reese was Luann's son. Reese is Luann's son. Those people poking out the door, presumably Luann's wife, and I don't know, I couldn't tell if that small shadow was a cat or a dog. And, well, yeah. And so ends my favorite plot in the Shovel Knight series. Alright, that ends this video on Shovel Knight Specter of Torment. Oh, the game's so great. Really, if I were to recommend you play any Shovel Knight game, I would recommend, I did not mean to click start game, I would recommend you play Specter of Torment. King of Cards may be my favorite, but if you're looking for both the gameplay and the story, that may, like, if you're looking for the full Shovel Knight package of gameplay and the story, Specter of Torment is the quintessential starting point. But, yeah. I'll see you guys next time for King of Cards, which, given how I plan to handle that game, there's a chance that one will be 2 parts! King of Cards, if I remember correctly, isn't the shortest game in the world. But, yeah, until then, if you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like, maybe even subscribe if you've enjoyed all 3 of my Shovel Knight videos. I don't know. Have a great day, evening, afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. And remember, crack is whack.